What is going on, Future Focus team? Back at it with another video. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you. Welcome. If not, welcome back. The purpose of this channel is to educate and entertain you. But the ultimate goal of this channel is to make you just a little bit smarter today in order for you to have a better tomorrow. With all that said, let's get into it. Now, since those March lows, some of us are up 50%, 100%, or even 300% and above. But keep in mind that none of that is considered a profit until all that money's back in your pocket. Until then, it's just a gain that's unrealized. And a profit is something you have to take, because in the market, there's a saying that goes, bulls get money, bears get money, but pigs get slaughtered. And for context, a pig is somebody who refuses to take profits because they feel their stock is going to keep rising and rising and rising. And they end up saying that pigs get slaughtered because eventually that stock has to settle or drop. And a lot of times when they rise really fast, they end up dropping really fast as well. And that's when those pigs get slaughtered, because they refuse to take profits at a marginal goal. So today we're going to talk about why we take profit, and we're also going to go through two methods on how to take profit and when to do it. So the first reason you want to take profit is because you found another opportunity somewhere else. You feel that your stock has gained a lot, and you see another opportunity somewhere else, but you don't have the amount of capital that you want to invest in that new stock. So you want to pull it out of this old stock that's made you some good profit, and you want to slide it into another stock. The second reason may be that you want to get back into cash. Maybe you've grown bearish of the market as a whole, or just of that particular stock, and now you feel more comfortable getting back into cash to hedge yourself against the stock market or just that particular position. So the two methods we're going to discuss today is the size method and the range method. So the size method is simple. You find a stock and you give that stock a certain percentage of your entire portfolio. For example, you have 10 stocks. That's all you own. Each stock you want it to have an equal amount of your portfolio, so obviously that would be 10%. So now, the market moves up and down, and one particular stock has reached the level of 15%. So what do? This would be your trigger to sell. You would sell 5% in order to get that stock back down to your comfortable level of 10%. Another way of looking at this method is a way to rebalance your portfolio. Now, the next method we're going to talk about is the range method. This method can really keep you from being that pig that we discussed earlier. Now, this method consists of making you set target points that are either realistic dollar value or a realistic percentage value. Now, every time you hit one of these target points, it will trigger an action. For example, you find a stock that's priced at $5 per share, and you tell yourself that your first target is going to be a percentage target of 50%, which would be a dollar value of $7.50 per share. And you tell yourself at this juncture, you're going to put out, let's say, 50% of your initial investment. Or let's say you're extremely bullish on this stock, and you know for a fact, well, nobody knows for a fact, but you feel very confident that this stock is going to shoot to $10 rapidly. So you tell yourself, once it reaches that $10 point, you're going to pull out 100% of your initial investment. This is crucial. This is known as playing with the house's money. What makes this so crucial is that you don't care what happens from then on out. You don't care if that stock goes to $0 because you lose nothing. You've already pulled out whatever you put into it. And no matter how big that stock grows, well, you just made profit on profit. The second side of that is that your initial investment that you place in that stock, now you're free to put that money into another investment. Now, while both of these methods are great and are amazing rules to live by, there may be times where you need to break those rules. One time being, you were about to sell, or you reached one of those thresholds that you wanted to sell, but you heard some great news on the stock, and now your bullishness has increased on the stock, and you're comfortable with letting your money roll in that stock a little bit longer. The second side of that is you may have heard some negative news on that stock, and you feel that the gain you've made is a comfortable gain that you really don't want to lose, so you pull some of that gain out of the stock, or maybe you just pull all your money out of that stock.
So I'll use this stock right here as an example. When I first purchased it, I paid $280 at an average share price of $4.06. And when I did that, I told myself that I would sell $280 worth when I reached my target price of $8.12, which would mean that I multiplied my money by 2 or 2x. So what ended up happening was, as I got closer to that price point, I decided that I was more bullish on it, and I skipped that price point entirely because I felt confident that that price was going to keep going up. So what I ended up doing was changing my price point entirely. And currently my price point for this stock is $16.24. And when I hit that, it will mean that I 4 times my money. And I'm confident that I could hit that. However, if I get close to it, currently this stock is sitting at $14.98, as you can see right here. And yesterday it stopped at only increase of 0.03%. So as the new days come and I see if, my confidence, wherever it is, if my confidence decreases in the stock, then so will my price target.
Now, let me know what you think about these methods in the comments below. Let me know if you have some other methods you utilize that you think would be more beneficial. We'd love to read them. Now, if you watched all the way to this point, I really appreciate it, and I hope you got something out of it. And as always, never forget, you are part of the Future Focus team. Until next time.